Live, everybody. Welcome to the Bullshit Zone. We are broadcasting on bullshit.zone, the Bullshit Zone podcast. And we'll get started right after this. Welcome, everybody. We are live on 5 different places, maybe even more. It depends on who's sharing this out. When you come in, there we go. When you come in, if you'd like, share, follow, subscribe, and maybe even make a reply to this post. That will get us on as many places as we can and as many algorithms as we can. This is also a podcast on Anchor and on Podbean. So you will be able to catch this podcast there. We're going to work on transmitting it live to as many places as possible. You see the phone number up above is the phone number for this show. Dial in. Let your voice be heard. Don't let Facebook, ScrewTube, and Shitter silence your voice. Call in now and enjoy this music. Let me give credit where credit is due. This music is by the Furthermores.
Listen here, shaking like a leaf, a sunrise or rock, I'm laying in the bed, going just flat out of luck. You won't see me talk.
And it's called Walking.
You won't see me walking. Oh hell, baby, no. You won't see me walking back to you.
Call in live now.
I gave you a house, I gave you a home, I gave you 6 children, now you wanna live alone. You won't see me talking. Oh, you won't see me walking. Oh, baby, no. You won't see me walking back to you. Oh, no, baby, no. You won't see me walking back to you. No, baby, no. You won't see me walking.
Call in live. 712-770-5307. And we're going to get to it. Guys, this is going to be a short show. I just wanted to let you know that this does work. We have all the bells and whistles in place. And in fact, when you say hello in the chat, you can be rest assured that your hello is going to be seen. Say hello to get my attention in the chat. Share this out, and if you do want to call in, you can call in live at 712-770-5307 and just punch in 317820#. You'll be listening to the show at that point, and then what you do is you go ahead and dial *61. That puts you in the queue. And once you're in the queue, you're in like Flint. We take calls as they come in, and when we get someone to screen the calls, we'll even take calls from really strange and weird people, like my sister. I'm just kidding. Just kidding. All right. Hey, everybody, and good morning. I am Coach Dave. My stuff is at coach90.com. And you'll also find me here at the Bullshit Zone. I started this because when this election cycle started, oh my goodness, I tell you what, there's so much, well, how do you say it? BS. There's so much BS about the political system and how Shoehorn Joe comes out and lies to you and tells you all these things. Don't believe all that bunk. None of that is true, and he's just doing all that just to make a big show for himself. But I mean, how do you like that? On his first day, he signed so many executive orders that literally over 70,000 people lost their jobs that day. They haven't all been laid off yet, but the layoffs have already begun and the layoffs have already started. We've already made some impact. I'll say it that way. We've made some impact on Canada, our closest neighbor. Canada is now a little bit less impressed with us, and I don't blame them. I don't blame them because I would be less impressed too if I had my closest neighbor cancel one of my pipelines, one of my gas pipelines that we had set up that they were going to help us with, and all of a sudden cancel. It's a cancel culture out there, and yes, Joe is part of it. He's a big part of it, and we're not going to just pretend that everybody likes him and is doing. Only 1 out of 5 people that voted for him, including all the dead people, okay? Just saying, including all the dead people, only 1 out of 5 people that voted for him think he is going to unite America. He's already torn down a whole bunch of stuff. His mission is to undo Trumpism. His mission is to cancel Trump. His Senate and his House are all set to, let me get this right, to impeach a president who is no longer a president. Impeachment, definition, remove a president from office. He's not in office, people. He's not in office. You can't remove him from office if he's not in office. That's like saying 0 minus 1. 0 minus 1. That's the amount of brains that Democrats have in this country. 0 minus 1. It's unreal. It is unreal. Okay? Now, I hope you can pardon me for a second. I have to move something. This is bothering me. I've got the call-in show. There we go. It was outside the safe frame. I don't know if you know about safe frame. Anyway, it was outside the safe frame. Had to move it. All right. So this is the call-in show. That number up there is the call-in number. And yes, if you dial it right now, the lines are live and active. Do we have anyone in the Q&A?
Q&A queue is cleared.
Nope, it's clear. So come on in. It's clear. It's ready for you. You can come in, dial it up, dial that PIN number 317820, pound, hit that pound sign. And when you come in, you'll hear my beautiful voice on the broadcast. And you'll also be able to dial *61. It's going to tell you that. So you don't have to trust me. Just listen to it when you come in. It's going to say dial *61. You can come in and you can be live on the show. Or you can type hello or something like that in the chat. And over here in the chat window, like for instance, if I type say hi in chat, it shows up right there. And you'll be able to talk to everybody that's watching this show. They'll see your chat right there. And it shows up, catches my eye, and yes, you will get your 15 seconds of fame right here on the Bullshit Zone podcast show. So welcome to the Bullshit Zone, and everybody, I don't want to say that too much because that word offends some people. I might just call it BSZ sometimes, okay? So BSZ, welcome, and you can go to the website, just type it out, www.bullshit.zone, and you will see that this show will be on the front page. I have to wait until it's archived. I have to upload it, but we are doing it live, recording it live, and it's going to the website live. I just have to punch in the codes when I get there. So after this is done, I go punch in the codes and bada boom, bada bing. There you go. We are live on DLive. If you go to dlive.tv/Bullshit Zone, you will find us. And let me make sure what the name is for DLive. DLive, we are called Bullshit Zone Podcast, all one word. And we're able to be, you can chat us up on DLive. You can chat us up right now on YouTube if they don't squelch this. You can chat us up on the same thing, Bullshit Zone Podcast on Twitch. And you can also chat us up on Periscope. Until the 31st of March, Periscope is still running. So we can send it out to Periscope. It gets on Twitter. But that's what I need to do. I need to go on here and I need to send it up to Twitter. So Joe is canceling as many things as he can. And because he's canceling as many things as he can, there's my train. You guys like that? It's like sound effects, right? And because he's canceling as many things as he can, Joe is working on canceling Trump, canceling jobs, canceling the economy, canceling our national security, canceling border security, and canceling the police, and canceling women's sports. Did you hear about that? He's canceling women's sports. Yes, that's right, folks. He's canceling women's sports because he has decided that that men who are transgender, or if you just identify as a female, you can say, hey, I've worked out, I want to win some sports, but I don't want to compete against men because that might be kind of hard, but I could compete against women in women's sports just by saying I identify as a woman. And because of that, I'm going to go ahead and I'm going to compete in these sports, and I'm going to make sure that there we go. And let me say hi in here. I'm going to make sure that because I want to compete in sports, but I want to make sure I have a better chance of winning. I'm going to compete against women. I'm stronger than them. I'm tougher than them. My bone structure is so much more beefed up than them. There we go, Periscope. I said hi in Periscope chat just to make sure that that's working. But I'm so much beefed up than a woman, but I don't want to put that much effort into it. I think I'm going to be in women's sports. I'm going to identify as a woman, and I'm going to, I'm going to just go ahead and say I'm a woman and be in women's sports. And Joe's going to take away he's going to ruin women's sports for women across America who are really true athletes and true stars in their sport. Man comes along and is stronger and tougher and has a more solid, by nature, a more solid structure. There you go. Thank you, Joe. Appreciate that. Thanks for ruining so much of American life just by being yourself, your deceptive, corrupt, lying self. And I'm not trying to put him down. That's just who he is. That's just who he is. That's just his nature. You can't deny your nature. Crime family leader. He's the leader of a crime family. Joe Biden is. Hunter is a crime person. His brother, what is his name? Jim Biden is a criminal. Joe Biden is a criminal, and Hunter Biden is a criminal. They not only are criminals who go to foreign countries and get money that is not due them. They steal from companies, or they get corrupt companies that want to be in their pocket for something. I wonder what that would be. I wonder why China would want to be in Joe's pocket. I wonder why. I'm not trying to accuse anyone. I'm just saying this is a fact. Hunter Biden received $3.5 million from the former First Lady of Moscow. The former First Lady of Moscow. Okay? Why did he receive $3.5 million? What was that all about? Why did he receive $3.5 $3.5 million. Did he do anything for that $3.5 million, or did she just say, I've got an extra 3.5 mil? And I like the name Hunter. I'm going to give it to this Hunter Biden guy. I don't even know who he is. I don't expect anything from him. Nothing like that. I just, out of the goodness in my heart, it seems like this guy really needs 3.5 mil. After he got $1 billion from China, he really needs this 3.5 mil. After he's earning $86,000 a month from Ukraine, yeah, he really needs this extra 3.5 mil. I think I'm just gonna gift it to him. I'm gonna PayPal it to him. Hey, PayPal! Come on now. Come on, man. There's something wrong with that. There is something wrong with that. Okay, you can't just figure somebody might need some money and there you go. So that's what happens when you're corrupt, when you accept millions of dollars from someone, and then Joe doesn't know anything about that, even though Hunter arranged for his office mate Joe and his office mate James and the China guy that is helping him, the guy from the major Chinese corporation that's helping him, even though all of his office buddy needed keys to the office. There you go. And that's how Joe doesn't know anything about that. And I understand that. I get that. I understand, Joe, that that you didn't know anything about it, but Hunter was getting you keys to the office, the joint office, the joint office. Yeah. Okay. You don't know anything about that. Got it. I understand. Comprende. Okay, so those of you who don't know, Joe Biden is going to sell this country to China. They're already heavily in his pocket. He's already heavily in their debt because he doesn't have that kind of money, but he's getting it from them. So what does that mean? He's in their debt. That's what it means. That's exactly what it means. Okay. So we won't even talk about, he said, he wants to unite the country, but he came out and said yesterday that he's in favor of the impeachment because that's really going to unite the country, you guys. That is really going to unite the country. And those insurgent people that follow that criminal Trump guy, the one who started this the office of the former president. They made so much fun of Trump starting this office of the former president. They didn't even peep when Joe Biden made his own fake office, okay? Trump was not the first one to make an office that doesn't exist. Joe Biden made this office because we didn't accept him right away. He made this office of the president-elect. Doesn't that sound official? And in the news today, the office of the president-elect put out a statement. Office of the president-elect, that's like the office of kitty cats in the garage. The office of bullshit. That's what I call it officially. The office of bullshit. Gonna put the bullshit zone, this little logo, we're gonna put that right in the middle. And this is gonna be the office of bullshit. Yes. We're the official spokesperson for all the bullshit in America. And if you want to get your fill of bullshit, you come on over here to this show because the left is going to say that what we're saying, the truth, that what we're saying is bullshit. And you know what? We're not going to let up on it. We're not going to let up on it. We're not going to stop telling you what they're really about. Because if we did, then that would be bullshit. All right. I'm going to get out of here, guys. Thanks for coming in. I'm going to show you the production logo, and then we're going to just give you the thanks for watching. Sayonara. God bless. We'll talk to you soon. Bye-bye. Yes, that's the logo right there. Thanks, everybody. Come on back again. Tune in next time at bullshit.zone, on DLive, and on Twitch, and other places. Take care, guys. God bless.